So today I want to do a round brush, if I can say it, a round brush blow dry class. I'm going to tell you how to use the right products, how to protect your hair, how to section, and how to blow dry to have a nice smooth finish for your style. So first I'm going to start with some great products. My hair dried a little bit, so I'm going to quickly just dampen it. This is a product called Prep by Bumble and Bumble. I love it. It's very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy on the hair. If you use too much product, you can always go back to the Prep. It will neutralize a little bit, help it to brush through, but it's also, it's lightweight, but it has a shot of vitamins for your hair. Very, very healthy, creates a healthy scalp. Step one. Step two, I use the Thickening Spray by Bumble. I love this. So I will section off my hair. I really do like to have a little bit of volume at the base. This also helps to ensure that your blow dry will last. If you're using the right tools, you can create a really smooth finish. You can also create a style that has curl in it using good technique and a nice round brush. Second, I will use the BB thickening. This is great. It's a soft mousse, about a dollop, about that much. Again, I'm going to concentrate on the root of my hair and on the crown and the base, and just gently section with my fingers. The products can be layered effectively. My hair, I have a good amount. It's a finer texture. It has a little bit of body. It's not stick straight, but I find these products will ensure that my blow dry will last. It also will create some volume, and it has some heat protectant in it, all the good things to create a beautiful style. So after I put all the product in, I want to make sure that it's brushed through all the way to the ends. Use my comb and my wet brush. Feels good. So now I have the structure products at the base. This is where I want to have a little bit of volume, not have it be flat. I do want to have a nice round brush blow dry and that kind of really freeing in the wind kind of look, but also very smooth and finished. So the last product I'm going to use is by BB. It's one of their new lines. It's called Glow. This is a thermal protectant. It has honey in it, so it's a natural protectant for your hair. It does leave a beautiful finish. It doesn't weigh your hair down. That's always the thing for me. I like my hair to feel lightweight and not feel so heavy and not feel like it's dirty the next day. My goal is to try to get my style to last 3 days. So, but this is one of those things that can be rejuvenated on the second day, on the third day. On day one, you use great products. On day two, when you want to style or refresh, you can go back to that prep. You spray where you need to, re-blow dry where you need to, or curl if that's your choice. But to use the thermal protectants, and it's also a UVA protectant, so it protects against your heat, your styling tools, but also protects against the sun, the summer sun. Now that the sun is coming out, we get to enjoy outside a little bit. So with this, I'm just going to lightly section, probably just quarterly sections, and spray from the mid shaft to the ends. One last light brushing, and then I'll move on to the sectioning. So I like to section the top. This keeps your sections clear so that you can move through the rest of the hair. Clean sections creates a clean style, and it just helps you to move through each one of those sections easily, not tangle the hair. I'm going to section off the ear part, front on each side. The back will be one clip. I'll do one banana clip here. And then my sides. So I'll section this section in half, hair extension that needs to be moved up. I'm going to cut these in sections in half. Your brush, the length of my hair changed recently, so I'm still adjusting to the length. I tend to want to grab my largest brush, but with the length sometimes it's not, it doesn't have enough to wrap around. But today I just want to do a soft bend on the ends. I do also have my smaller ergo brush. This one is the 25, I believe. Yes, the 25. And the larger one is the 65. So I'll start with this one. If I feel I need to change, then I'll move to the smaller one. Okay, let's start. I will start blow drying the section using an over and under technique. I direct the airflow to the top of the section, then flip the hair over and dry under the section. This ensures the entire section is dry and also creates lift and volume at the base. I continue to repeat this several times until the root is about 90% dry. My goal is to keep the airflow of the blow dryer blowing down the hair shaft to close the cuticle. This helps to eliminate frizz and creates a lasting blow dry style. I always check the base of the section for dryness before moving on to the next section. Again, I will start with over and under technique until the base is dry. Then as I move to the mid shaft, using a roll and hold technique. This is a chance to heat up the ions in the brush and really create a nice bend in the hair. Most of your blow dry time will be at the base of each section. The mid shaft part will take less time than the root area, while the ends need very little dry time. Remember not to over dry, as you can cause damage to your fragile ends. As you roll and hold, make sure you are rolling through the ends and that the ends are tucked into the round brush to eliminate any fish hooks. When your brush is in the roll and hold position, allow each section to cool before releasing. The longer you leave the section in a cooling position, the more curl you are imprinting on the section. Continue drying each section, directing airflow using over and under, roll and hold techniques. As each section dries, move on to the next section. Remember, the goal is to use the negative ions in the brush and blow dryer airflow to close the cuticle of the hair shaft while creating a healthy shine and a sleek and long-lasting blow dry. As I move to the crown section, I want to add extra volume by over-directing the section during the drying process. I start with over and under until mostly dry. Then moving on to the mid-shaft, directing my airflow in the same direction of the hair cuticle. I want to pin set the top to create added lift and volume for a bouncy blow dry. To pin set, I use a duckbill clip. I take the section and gently roll and tuck in the ends and secure with the clip. It does help if you over-direct slightly when pulling the section up before you start to roll. Continue to roll the crown and pin set for added bounce. The top section, I roll and pin set the set in a backward rotation. Again, making sure that the ends are tucked in. This allows for the section to cool and keep that imprinted curl set. So when you release, you have a nice bend in the hair. My fringe, I changed the rotation to roll my bangs and get like a nice side sweep so that I roll them down toward my face, and that helps to give a nice swept bang. As you move to the back section, begin to dry the bottom section using your large round brush. It helps to brush through the section first to take out any tangles before hitting it with the blow dryer heat. You might feel a little bit of resistance because of the structure products, but this just means your products are doing their job. Continue drying the back sections using the roll and hold method, going from the bottom up until each area is dry. This is where you get an arm workout. As I start to move to the front and releasing the sections, I want to marry the sections together, so not to have any lines or separation due to the pin set. But this is where you can marry those sections and get everything smoothed out. Continue with the roll and hold method until the whole crown is dry. When finished, release your pin set, brush through your style, and enjoy your beautiful and bouncy do. That's it. That's my blow dry. Nice bounce. I feel so like light and airy. Products feel good. It'll last me. I don't even need hairspray today. So thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, just reply back to the video, and I hope you all have a great and blessed day. Bye.